It's fucking April. That's pretty cute. Do you want me to like, here, April vlog right here, eh? Maybe? April vlog and it comes down.
Dude, you just made my life so much easier.
I am so excited for this one. Let's wind it back. I've got some very fun behind the scenes footage to share with you guys. So back in March, Phineas sent me a text asking me if I would want to direct his next music video. He didn't have any ideas for it. He told me to go crazy, see what I can come up with. And over the next few days, I spiraled, I panicked. I was like, this is your chance, girl. So this music video would be for his song 2001, which references 2001, the movie. And I thought, I mean, come on, we have to reference it for the music video. So Phineas is the star of a space film. Half of the music video are shots of the film, the other half, the making of the film. To kind of play into the lyrics a little bit, I wanted him to be lusting and chasing after someone, and who better than the director of the film. So the whole time he is trying to get her attention, he's trying to charm her, a hopeless romantic, and the director couldn't give less of a shit about him. She is focused on making a great film. He never gets the girl. Sorry, buddy. A couple days later, we pitched the concept to his team. Phineas's team really loved the initial pitch. I have a feeling that this idea is going to require quite a few setups. Instead of drawing out a storyboard, I think I'm just going to jump right to making a pre-visualization, basically a storyboard but in video format, so I can just cut it to the song and kind of plan what shots will go where and like the timing and pacing of everything. This will help inform the budget that we're going to need for this video. If this is happening and we're doing this, all of the prep, the shoot, everything needs to be done within the next 4 weeks because he goes back out on tour and he'll be gone for like a month. It's best for everyone to try to get it done before he leaves. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the weekend to create this previs so that we can just get the ball rolling. Bro, I'm almost done. Okay, the previs is done. It's been sent. In a dream world, all of this can be done. Maybe it's too much, I don't know. Let me show you guys. I think it'll be cool to share this to then be able to compare it to what the final product will be. But the first shot, I'm imagining Phineas in front of a green screen. He's singing to camera in a spacesuit. We'll shoot this in a faster speed so that it can be slowed down in the edit. Phineas takes off his helmet, continues singing. Reveal, we're on set, director in conversation, walks off, Phineas flags for her attention. So he'll be like stuck right here on set. Phineas asks for a question, but wardrobe holds him back, fitting his space helmet back on. Phineas in makeup trailer, director is laughing with co-star. Phineas joins in laughing. Moment is over, director exits trailer. And this will be a 2001 reference, which is that gorgeous fisheye. I'll have him singing the lyrics in this moment. And then just some pretty close-ups of him hitting buttons. And then this, I'm imagining like a montage that's kind of choppy. Maybe he's trying to like stand on one leg and simulate zero gravity and he just keeps messing up. We'll just see like the take number getting higher and higher. Director giving him a note. Another pretty shot from the film, maybe through the windshield like this. Just something. And then this will be another 2001 reference. Hopefully we'll just get this on green screen and just have him like dancing on a shuttle wall. This is a screen grab from Interstellar, but Phineas crying, giving the performance of a lifetime. Unsatisfied director giving him a note. I'll do it again, of course. Director talking to producer, this shot is not working for me. This is another reference from 2001. And then new day, director steps out of trailer. Phineas brought her a matcha to work. She already has one. She waves hi. He plays it cool and tosses the matcha. And then we'll do fisheye again, recirculate some of these pretty film shots. Let's see, next sequence. I think it would be cute to have like them facing each other for what feels like is gonna be an intimate moment. So Phineas swooning, she's just looking at his face, and then reveal, she just like sprays fake sweat on his face. And then there's this whole sequence in 2001 where his head is shaking. I watched some behind the scenes, and I guess for this shot, the actual actor himself was doing all the shaking. The camera was still. And so Phineas and I were saying, like, how funny would it be if we recreate this moment while he's like going through this like tunnel of some sort, and then we reveal that he's the one shaking and it's not the camera. And maybe it cuts to the director and she's like, can you shake even more? Director walks through a dark stage door. Phineas runs after her, peeling off his eye masks and removing his shirt collar tissues. Runs after her. Phineas walks into dark stage. I think it would be cool if we just suddenly see like planets in space. So we kind of assume that maybe it's another shot from the film. But then Phineas walks into frame, reveal their giant miniature planets hanging in the room. And then for this last sequence, whether the camera's like on a circle track or we're using a Steadicam, we start spinning around Phineas with a spotlight that also spins with camera as he's like searching for her through these planets. There's like a switch that happens in the song, and I think it would be cool if we could change the direction of the spotlight. Like, let's say they're both going this way, then suddenly the light goes this way, but the camera continues to go this way. Different cuts, chaos, he's searching, he can't find her, maybe he's singing some of the lyrics, the planets shake around him, he looks up, and reveal our director will be standing over a diorama, and she's gonna lift a little planet mobile and have like a cameraman next to her. So she's orchestrating this whole thing. He cannot get the girl. And then it cuts back to him surrounded by nothing. He walks off. This shot as well is a reference to that like futuristic Parisian looking room at the end of 2001. I found all these photos of a smaller diorama that they made for that room, which gave me the idea of like maybe there's some sort of similar reveal. And I just felt like this planet sequence would be such an easy room to recreate in a small way because it's just a black box, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is an easy way to kind of like recreate that moment.
As soon as the concept was greenlit, David Moore came on as the producer and we jumped right into it. Couldn't have asked for a better producer partner through this whole process. Every part of prep was so fun and so exciting for me.
Starting to location scout, I am going to screenshot everything I've made so that I can print it out and have it be like a physical storyboard. On the day tomorrow, I can reference certain shots and see if they work in the spaces that I'm gonna check out.
And the green screen stuff.
I mean, yeah. So this first location, I loved that shuttle, but we couldn't move it anywhere to like a larger stage. We would have made it work, but we ended up going with a different location. Somewhere around this time, we locked in our lead actor to play our director, and we got none other than the brilliant, beautiful, hilarious, talented, iconic Kate Hudson. She was so kind and generous and so wonderful to collaborate and just such a dream to work with. So tremendously grateful for her, for Jason, her team, her stylist, Mark. It made this so special. I will cry from this and the wind that's blowing in my eyes.
Like prepared.
Oh yay.
That I love.
We can translate that through like the movement of the camera. Maybe all the behind the scenes stuff feels like just a little shakier.
Kate only exists in the non-film world, and
Yep.
she still has to be
Cool to have the light going against camera and like casting shadows on Phineas, and so then we can sort of look at the space.
I was thinking we turn all the lights off and light one up. Point source that
Cool.
like comes through the windows, like so, like in the way that the singer
Yeah,
harder.
sorry.
No, it's good. That's all.
In terms of props for the music video, I really want to get the planets right. Last night I ordered so many like mini little plastic planets, little styrofoam ones. For the large planets that Phineas is going to be like weaving in and out of, we can either do styrofoam or inflatable sort of like beach balls. So I ordered a bunch of these like marbleized inflatable bouncy balls that all range from like 10 inches in diameter to 40 inches. I found two 40-inch inflatable balls that one looks like the moon and one looks like Mars, and if they look great,
great, we're set. That'll be sick. But you just never know when you order something online. So right now I'm actually heading to Michael's because they do have styrofoam balls that are a little bit larger. We're locking in a set designer and I believe I'm meeting her tomorrow over the phone. So, you know, do I need to be doing this? Maybe not necessarily, but I think just because we're shooting this in like less than 2 weeks, I want to kind of help knock out like all these possible options, and also like ordering things online obviously takes time. So I'm just kind of getting ahead of it anyway. If any of it looks good, great.
So thank you for getting on Zoom because I have some things I can show that we can definitely use from the monitor over Kate's shoulders. Seeing him in the background on a walking pad, I think like adds to the comedy. Little makeup clips in his hair for the makeup trailer shot. It doesn't have to be crazy big. You know, I think because we're like not showing.
You also to make like visual references to like what
inflatable balls, moon, Earth, Mars, pumps, batteries, remotes. We've got all the mini planets in here. We have some foam white ones, light up orbs, some large foam, styrofoam. We've got our tech scout today, and I have to bring all of this with me.
I printed out a bunch of copies of my storyboard with notes and questions that I have. A few copies to give everyone today. This is the shuttle that we got to shoot with, and what's so amazing about it is that it splits in half, so we were able to take it apart, put it back together depending on the shot, and the stage had plenty of room for us to play and create these sets. Everything came together so perfectly during our tech scout. Today's April 2nd, it's Wednesday night, and we are shooting on Monday. I think I showed it, but we've already tech scouted this week. We've got our locations set. Everything's happening at the same address, which is really amazing. But we're gonna have multiple sets within our production. Green screen, a fake video village, our black planet room, our base camp, and a makeup trailer. Today we ran through our first pass of the shooting schedule. So what order we're gonna shoot everything in and how much time we are giving to every setup and every shot. The order of everything in the shuttle is great because they start separate and then they come together. Him dancing right now, we have that for 30 minutes. I personally think that's 15. Kate's first shot, right now it's 15 minutes.
Okay.
I wonder if that should be 30 because there's a sequence happening, right? No, I'm with you. I'm so with you. We want to make Kate's day as short as possible and get all of her shots clumped together. I loaded it into my iPad so that I can just write quick little notes on any adjustments. This is gonna be a very ambitious shooting day. So far, I think we shaved off like a solid hour, but we were hoping to shave off 2. There are just so many setups, even though some of these shots are like 3-4 seconds long. So the actual filming of it will be very quick, and I'm just gonna have to not be precious and just kind of move on after like 2 takes. But it's the setting up, the relighting, moving the camera. Are we changing the lens? Are we changing what the camera is standing on? Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Just now, I also wanted to provide a digital written version of every single section and how it matches up to the lyrics of the song. And then highlighting in red which parts he's gonna be singing to camera. I've been approving props. Yeah. Anyways. I feel like this entire behind the scenes video is just me geeking out about this entire process because I've always wanted to do this.
So we're always gonna keep those 2 layers to it.
A never gets missed.
They're just graciously fall for this. So we'll just keep this.
Also with boots on, it'll probably be cool.
Yeah. Let me get the boots.
Okay, almost like that.
It must be centered in the store.
Oh, hi.
All right, so you just need a little more and it's
Very satisfying.
And we're floating.
Yeah, and down to like. Great. Okay, let's take that again. He's floating, and he falls. Yeah.
Okay, you don't even need to move that fast. That's doing great shit. So
Check this out, guys. 3 fingers.
Oh shit. Stay in this little pocket. When you say do ya, yeah, do it up here. Do you like the way I run? And then hit run on the center console somewhere
Great
here.
idea.
It's going. Phineas, shake even more. Shake side to side. Okay, let's get some shake. And now go psycho mode. Shake as much as you can. Yeah, yes. Go fucking crazy. Earthquake. Yep, great. Okay, we got it. Cool. Action. Oh my god. Oh, okay, we got it.
that was awesome.
And you guys walk off.
That was 10.
Okay.
Are you cool with that speed coming out of the monitor?
Flawless. You guys, that was so good. That was perfect.
Quite good. Yeah.
Do you want to go up on the stick?
Yeah. So let's lose the stick. That last one.
Do that before I say action.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're already doing it in the first take, but that was perfect. And that was great. Yes, yes. I want your left hand up. Like I want you to be kind of raising your hand like a student. But that was perfect timing. I think he just stays, yeah. Yeah. This is like 1 second. He's gonna booty bump and then raise his cups and that's it. Okay. And call out to her. You're so proud. Okay. And action.
Hey, check it out. Hey.
Cute. This is your moment with her. This is like what you've been.
I'm being seen.
You have butterflies in your stomach. You're a little shy and nervous. That's right.
Even the late moving eye is like pretty workable.
Yes.
You take, cause like I was thinking I could drop the camera lower.
Can we watch playback?
Yeah.
Just see what notes we have. Whether it's all slower or that moment slow, and once
then it
they
starts to
see
pick
him
up
in
a little
frame,
bit, yeah.
then it picks up. Yeah.
It's kind of nice that they're up high and
too.
kind of above him.
To walk around in it feels great.
Great.
Okay, then that's it.
Action. Duck under. Stay closer to the middle. Yep. Let's hit a few more, Phineas.
I'm gonna like probably set a couple planets and then look up and pause and then set a couple planets. There goes another ball.
As you can see, that was the best day of my life. I gave myself 2 goals for the shoot day. The first one being be decisive, 26, 27. 27 setups in one shoot day, making sure that, okay, once we got it, we gotta move on. There's no reason to film this one moment a million times out of insecurity or fear that we didn't get it. So that was the first goal. And the second goal was if anything were to go wrong, you know, we're running behind schedule, something breaks, planets start falling from the ceiling, you know, whatever it might be. I wanted to make sure that I always remained calm, positive vibes. Judging by this footage, you can tell that if anything, I so swung the opposite direction. I was just excited and freaking out and like singing everyone's praises. Somehow, all day, we were kind of 5 minutes ahead of schedule. And if any shot took particularly long and it started to cut into the schedule for the next one, we'd make up for that time with the next setup and get it even faster. So it kind of like ebbed and flowed, but for the most part, we were always on schedule, if not 5 minutes early, which is so crazy and so rare. The vibes were just really good and really calm, and we didn't have to use a lot of playback for most of these setups. And so it was quite like quiet on set. We didn't have music blasting, which was nice because everyone just got to like chat and laugh and get to hear like what's going on and stuff. So it just honestly felt like very calm, very productive, high spirits, super giggly. Yeah, there are some that kind of look more still, that just look kind of like pointier.
Two over the shoulder shots
Yes. He was like, I think the less of the spraying we show, the funnier it kind of is. Should I share that Dropbox link so that he has the stock footage? Just all of it. Okay, great. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Love it. I'm so happy with this. It looks so fucking cool and it's so funny.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Almost ready to lock in the first cut with a few minor exceptions, but I just went through and added a bunch of notes for the VFX editor. I can't wait to see what he does with it.
This month, I also went on a quick little trip to an undisclosed location for a very, very exciting meeting. Yep, did a little bit of airplane glam. And here I go teasing some unreleased samples that I just cannot wait to launch this year.
If you could see your sadness wrapped around a frame, would you see yourself? Someone that you used to be before you was buried in responsibility. I know it's hard to see all the things that you could never be.
We also had to fit in Coachella somewhere. I didn't go for an entire weekend this year, but I did go for one day each weekend. Weekend one, I went for Charlie's set and Green Day, and we just drove back home that night. Weekend two, I went Friday night to see Lady Gaga's set, which was life-changing.
Let's sit down and source for Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You're not getting it.
Really enjoyed just like the little chunks of Coachella. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to watch 2001, Phineas's new music video. I will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, love you.